Resident Evil 2 Remake, an improvement over the original in every way, and a masterclass game that has quickly become one of my all-time favorites. The game's stunning graphics and updated art direction make for an impressive visual horror spectacle, with its characters and locations looking and feeling lifelike and authentic, alongside the game's roster of various horrific monsters. The sound design in Resident Evil 2 is phenomenal in terms of implementation and quality. Even after hundreds of hours playing and countless deaths, I was still hearing new, convincing, and atmospheric sound effects, like the swinging of library chandeliers or strips of tape being torn from a box being opened. Exploring the RPD and beyond is very fun, allowing the player the freedom to play as they wish and giving them the time to familiarize themselves with the layouts of rooms, puzzles, items, and enemies. You can choose to play as Leon Kennedy or Claire Redfield, both likable protagonists that add a much-needed humorous charm to an otherwise dark setting, and the layouts of each area change depending on the character, playthrough, or difficulty chosen by the player. Resources are scarce and must be strategically utilized. Puzzles are creative and take actual effort to solve. Some enemies are easier to deal with by killing them, and some would be better off avoiding. On the topic of enemies, the crowning achievement of this game is the terrifying and artificially dynamic Tyrant, an unstoppable genetic weapon that actively listens for and pursues the player. His thunderous and distinct footsteps can communicate to the player where he is at any given time, but even this helpful sound cue is not enough to avoid his brutality. Sometimes you become cornered, trapped, unable to find a means of escape as the Tyrant squishes your head like a grape. His expressionless face, cunning AI, menacing presence, and unnerving theme blend together to make the Raccoon City Police Department Tyrant, also known by the community as Mr. X, one of the coolest, funnest, and scariest enemies in a video game. I've had so much fun and challenge playing this game over and over again, conserving time and saves in order to achieve S+, managing my inventory, discovering secrets, trying to earn all the weapons, records, and models. It adds fantastic replayability to the game and encourages you to face the horrors yet another time. Resident Evil 2 the original is a good game, but Resident Evil 2 Remake is a truly amazing one. This was my game of the year for 2019, and I am eagerly awaiting the Resident Evil 3 Remake in the coming weeks, greatly optimistic that it will be near the quality of its predecessor.